One of the key remits of Property Tribes is to help landlords understand their legal obligations so that they are compliant, and I'm delighted to announce that we're joining forces with our legal partner Anthony Gold in London to launch a new category called Legal FAQs, and I'm joined by Andrew Brooks from Anthony Gold. And Andrew, this category is so important, isn't it? Just how important is it for landlords to be compliant?
So it's an essential part of the process. So there are so many legal issues which landlords need to consider. There are, for example, there's tenancy deposits, there's giving notice and possession, and then there are often issues about repairs and maintenance.
Indeed, and I think those are some of the common things that will crop up in this category that your teams are going to be able to help our members with and answer those questions. I understand that there are over 100 government statutes and regulations that landlords need to comply to.
So I understand. I haven't counted myself recently, but all I can say is that there is a large body of legal formalities which landlords need to be aware of, and obviously it's very important part of the business to understand that.
So if I'm a novice landlord and I say, well, do you know what, I'm going to give my properties to a lettings agent, I actually don't need to know about all this legal stuff. Are they wrong to say that?
I think they do need to know about the legal stuff. Even a fully managed service, it's still, the buck stops with the landlord. The landlord needs to know that the obligations at the end of the day are theirs, and they need to understand the process.
Absolutely, and it's constantly updating and changing. There's new regulations coming in all the time, and one of the things that we hope this category will also do is to keep landlords informed of the changing sort of landscape of legislation.
Absolutely. So we're hoping to ensure that there's lots of information about changes, updates that are coming up, about things that crop up commonly with landlords, and to really get to the issues which affect people on a day-to-day basis. I
think we're so excited about this partnership, Andrew, because for us it's absolutely vital that landlords get the right information from the right source, particularly if it's a legal issue, and to have your busy housing team and property departments supporting our community, I think it's very valuable for all of us.
We're completely delighted to be involved, and we're hoping that we can make the landlord community, by informing them, we can make everything work better and a profitable and more successful business.
Absolutely, because there are challenging times ahead, so I think it's a great time for us to be launching this category. And just to finish, just tell us a little bit about Anthony Gold, because you do have quite a significant property department dealing with both landlord and tenant issues and the wider property legal fields.
We do. So we're a London-based firm. We have a particular specialism and great interest in residential landlord and tenant matters, and we have several of the leading experts in the field lucky enough to be working here, and we're hoping to bring some of that expertise to bear with the new collaboration.
Indeed, and one of them is of course David Smith, who's a well-known PT contributor who's recently been appointed as new policy director for the RLA. So I think it's a very nice synergy that we're all working together, and I believe that landlords are going to have to adopt a more business-like approach in order to be successful going forward. So with Anthony Gold, Property Tribes and the RLA working together, I think it's going to be a very good thing for landlords to be part of our conversations.
And I hope landlords will get involved, and I'm sure we'll have some very interesting exchanges, and hopefully there'll be lots of very useful information out there.
Well, it's great to have you on board. So we've got our new legal FAQs category. If you have a question that involves a legal issue as a landlord, then please post it here, and the team at Anthony Gold will be on hand to give some professional input. Great to be working with you on this, Andrew. Thank you very much for your support of the Property Tribes community.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.